I'm Imani Payne. Thanks for joining us. President Joe Biden on the ground in Kentucky today, getting a first-hand look at the devastation caused by the recent floods. The president and First Lady, along with Governor and First Lady Beshear, spent several hours in the Lost Creek community in Breathitt County, where the Bidens were able to speak to victims of the floods who lost nearly everything. The president saying all of America is behind Kentucky and assured victims he will do everything he can to make sure Eastern Kentucky comes back better than ever.
And I promise you, we're staying, the federal government along with the state and county and the city, we're staying until everybody's back to where they were. Not a joke. Because we're the only country in the world that has come out of every major disaster stronger than we went into it. We got clobbered going in, but we came out stronger. That's the objective here. It's not just to get back to where we were, it's to get back to better than where we were.
The governor also gave an update on the current death toll, saying while it remains at 37, he believes it could rise to 38. During President Biden's trip, he met with many flood victims. Our Bodie Brooks caught up with one family whose home was completely destroyed, and the president witnessed the damage himself. Bodie.
That's right, Imani. The president spent his afternoon in this neighborhood here behind me in Lost Creek, just right off of Highway 15 here in Breathitt County. If you take a look behind me, virtually every single home in this neighborhood was either damaged or destroyed by the floods. I spoke with a woman who's lived here for 22 years about how meaningful it was to have the president visit.
I think he can help, and I think he will strive just as hard as he can.
Phyllis Bush's family had to leave by boat when they were finally rescued from the floods, the second to hit their home in just over a year.
This time it was up halfway, the first half of the windows, it was up that high in the house, and that's pretty high up.
President Biden on the ground seeing the damage in person, offering assurance that the federal government won't leave this community behind. Here is the moment he greeted the family.
Well, he just walked up. I'm Joe Biden, you know, just a natural good guy, you know, but I was overwhelmed by the honor.
Yeah, I think he'll help us.
Jackie Hudson is another flood victim assured by the president's visit. He hopes it keeps a national spotlight on how much this area is suffering.
It's just like it was when the flood got over it.
Doesn't look any different.
No, I ain't touched it.
For Miss Phyllis, she will be staying in a friend's trailer until help arrives.
We don't know what we're going to do for sure. We will probably try to move elsewhere too, because we probably can't stand it again either.
And during the president's remarks today, he said that FEMA will be covering 100% of certain emergency costs for 30 days. In Breathitt County, I'm Bodie Brooks, Fox 56 News.
Hopefully they get some much-needed help from the president there. Bodie, thank you.